Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. My name is Marcos Miralles. I am the chairman of the Libertarian Party of Florida, the state with the most elected libertarians in the United States. I am a proud son of Cuban immigrants, and I am a product of the Libertarian Party of Miami-Dade County, a county affiliate led by 2 elected Libertarian feisty Latinas, and a county affiliate with more elected officials than 28 states in the United States. As I've traveled the state and spoken to hundreds of thousands of people on the media, both in English and in Spanish, as I've volunteered for homeless shelters throughout the state, and as I've won successful campaigns as well, I've realized that many of us came to this country in search for a new beginning. Many of us, like myself, had the privilege of being born in this country. We all want to live in a place where we could pin our hopes and dreams. A place that is abundant with opportunities where we could leave a piece of ourselves for the present and for our future. The Libertarian Party deserves more respect. The people of this country deserve more respect. We deserve libertarians to be elected to adhere to their oath of office with integrity and responsibility. What has made me successful in my term as chair has not been who my ego has led me to believe that I am, but who I have surrounded myself with, who I have appointed to my committees, and what environment I have created for them to thrive. Today I stand in support of Joshua Smith. I have told Nicholas Sarwark as well that I would work with him if he was to become chairman. I would be anybody's right-hand man in recruiting candidates. Chris extremely impressed me extremely last night in the debate. I would be happy to work with him as well. Matt, where are you at? Matt, we gotta talk. I'd like to share a story with you all. Last year, I was in Freedom Fest in Las Vegas, and I stood on a stage with the 100 most influential libertarians of the year. On that list, Steve Forbes, Thomas Massey, Justin Amash, Matt Welsh, John Stossel, Nick Sarwark, and Larry Sharpe. I felt proud to be on that stage with them. Nicholas Sarwark and Larry Sharpe, to me, are one of the most incredible leaders that the Libertarian Party has had. Professional, and they've made this party what it is today. When I found out that Larry Sharpe was not supporting Nicholas Sarwark, it made me pause. 2 people who I respect so much are now 2 separate sides of the same coin. Do you all want to know what Larry Sharpe told me? Then please stand and help me welcome to the stage the next governor of New York, Mr. Larry Sharpe.
Thank you all. The person you just heard, I was there in Florida when he became the chair of Florida. He was 23 years old. He had big ideas and big values, and everyone said, how can he do it? There's no way. And now Florida is showing the way for all of us.
Next, Mr. Detwiler speaking for NOLA.
NOLA! All right. I don't know if any of you all go on Facebook, maybe a little bit, maybe a lot of it. I've been very vocal about some things that I believe as an individual and of myself. C-SPAN, be prepared to bleep some stuff out. Facebook. We need to get off it, guys. That's all I gotta say. So what is a no to vote, right? None of the above. What does that state? We are looking at electing the leadership of this party, and we think it can be found in one or two individuals. It can't be. We are thinking about finding leadership in this party, and we think that we can find it in a weekend. We can't. You all in this room are NOLA. You are the none of the above. You are the everydayers. Some of you didn't have a dime to your name, found a ride from a guy or a girl, however you could. You're sleeping on your friends' couches. You're asking for food just to get helped out, asking for beer or other things. Cool, we're the Libertarian Party. But you came. You showed up. You are the leadership of this party. Leadership isn't about finding candidates. It isn't about having ideas. It isn't about doing all this stuff. It's about inspiration. It is about finding the next person who's going to do it after you, and it's about inspiring them to have the biggest dream that they can, and then giving them the opportunity to go out and do it. That is how we grow a party. That is what we vote for when we come to these. Okay, guys? NOLA is not a vote for none of the above. It is a vote for yourself. If you don't believe that any of these candidates are capable of having decorum, of having the principles of the party at their heart, don't vote for them. That is why we are here. If you want to vote someone out, vote someone out. If you want to vote someone in, vote someone in. Everyone gets a voice. That's the point. And if you don't believe in the voice, you know what? Don't let your state party, don't let your affiliate party, don't let anybody stop you from spreading the word of liberty if you understand it in your heart and you understand freedom. That is what we are here for. Take the 2 cents in your pocket and give it. Take the 2 hours that you have a month and give it, but give 100% of your effort when you do. Everyone has their own commitment. Everyone has their own time. And that's what we give. So dream big. Not just this month, not just this year, not even 5 years from now. Where are we going to be in 20 years? If we want to be in the presidency, that starts today. That starts yesterday. That starts 30 years ago. Get out there. Go do. Don't let people stop you. Don't let people say it's too expensive or it can't be found. You know, I, in this party, found my best friends. Why? Because they're like-minded people. And you know what my best friend gave me? A piece of the Berlin Wall. I carry it with me everywhere. And you know what he told me? He goes, on your worst days, remember that you have friends. And let this give you strength to fight through the bad days, to fight through people on Facebook, to fight through all that. Vote in yourselves. Thank you, everybody.
Final candidate. All right. We're returning to microphone 1. There's a motion to suspend the rules to consider a resolution for 2 minutes. Can you read the resolution to the body so that they know what they're going to be debating on if they choose to suspend the rules?
Yes, can I read the explanation first? I think it'll make it more clear. It's very short.
Technically, under Roberts, you're only supposed to read the resolution so they know what they're considering. An explanation is in the form of debate.
I can do that.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the CITSA Act resolution, and it reads, whereas the Libertarian Party favors the repeal of all laws creating crimes without victims, such as the use of drugs for medicinal and recreational purposes, whereas individuals have the freedom and responsibility to decide what they knowingly and voluntarily consume and what risks they accept to their own health, finances, safety, or life. Whereas the Libertarian Party stands against the gross and negligent overreach of the CITSA Act HB 2851 and its future center counterpart. Be it resolved that the Libertarian Party will draft and publish a press release in a timely fashion to both educate and warn the public of the dangers of the CITSA Act.
Is there objection to suspending the rules for consideration of this resolution for 2 minutes? Hearing no objection, we will consider this resolution. You may now speak to your resolution.
I wanted to bring to the delegation's attention to a matter that I believe to be of great importance to the Libertarians and the American people. On June 15th, the U.S. House passed Bill H.R. 2851, also known as the CITSA Act. The Stop the Importation and Trafficking of Synthetic Analogs Act would amend the Controlled Substance Act and create a new drug schedule named A. The Attorney General would be granted the power to temporarily add drugs to this new drug schedule that are either similar in chemical structure or receptor action to drugs in Schedules 1 through 5 without judicial review. I urge the delegation to read H.R. 2851 and strongly oppose this bill as it moves to the Senate. This will affect the future of any products like CBD oil and many others. Thank you.
Would anyone else like to speak in favor? Microphone 2.
Thank you. Brandon Finney from New Hampshire. Oh, thank you. Since we're all here, I think it makes a lot of sense to say as a unified front that we absolutely oppose this kind of bill from the federal government. It is not their role to regulate what we use in our own bodies and what we choose to do. This is absolutely an egregious form of government power and control, and we should absolutely condemn it right here and right now.
Microphone 3.
Dean Ahmed from Maryland, I call the question.
Turns out time expired just at that time, Dean, so you have this incredible sense of timing. We'll now proceed to a vote on the resolution. All in favor of the resolution say aye. Aye. Opposed to the resolution say no. It passes. Ballots for the third